Hi everyone, I'm going to be talking about dating as a Christian. And by the way, yes, I know there's a Christmas tree in the background. It's kind of been off all year. Anyways, back to the topic. As when you become a Christian, I guess our dating shifts into a totally different way as to how we were in the world. And this can actually be quite a difficult thing to go through and to grasp at the beginning. And it's also funny as well because in religion they teach you that you need to wait on God's perfect timing, and in the meantime, while you're waiting, to do nothing about it, to just wait until somewhere the right person comes along, but you might be actually taking no action steps to kind of make that happen for yourself as well. So a lot of people get stuck in, for example, they've been told by someone else that this person is the right person for you, or they're just like keep waiting. But actually, that's not really how it works. That's what religion teaches us. As a Christian, we actually have the power to choose who we want to date. And obviously we don't date how the world dates, how they kind of go on a couple of dates and they might end up, going home with someone and sleeping together or something like that. But hopefully as a Christian, if you have been going through the process with God to change your mindsets and really understand your identity, then it makes the dating process more enjoyable for you, and also you're able to protect your heart whilst you're in the dating process. And a lot of the people in the world, because they are carrying wounds and past traumas that they haven't healed from. Usually someone who is carrying a lot of trauma is quite easily able to, sleep with someone after the first or the second date, and they, obviously have commitment issues. So I find as a Christian, instead of explaining it to a guy from a religious kind of way or perspective, I try to tell them in a perspective that is coming from a place of self-respect and self-honoring and just valuing myself, rather than telling them, oh, I can't sleep with you because I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, and being all kind of geeky and shy about it and trying to be a good Christian. But instead what you can do is just, as I said, share it from a place that is coming from a strong place within yourself, knowing what you want, knowing how to express your needs, and understanding that this is our body, this is our temple that God has given us, and you are the one who chooses who comes near to you. So I find this is a much better approach to dating as a Christian. And there will be people that will not like it and obviously don't agree with where you're coming from, but that's okay, because there will always be someone better to come along for you who is actually going to be the right person for you. And so going back to what I was talking about, where people kind of wait for confirmations to see if that person is the right person for them, or maybe that one is, through other people, I want you to remember that God lives inside of you. And if you're directly hearing from God, you don't need to find all these confirmations from other Christians or other people. If your relationship is, you know, really strong with God, you should be able to discern who is for you and who is not for you in a kind of a dating aspect, even with friendships as well. And so this whole like concept of waiting for Mr. Perfect or Mr. Right without taking action really comes from kind of a religious mindset. So as a spiritual person and a Christian, you know, we should be taking action towards the direction that we want to go in. If we're ready to find someone, then go out and start looking for someone. Go out and start seeing the opportunities and discerning for yourself who the right person is for you. I hope this tips and advice help someone out there as another Christian.